Alright, are you actually going to go when I let go of the clutch? Or are you going to stall on me? You're not very confident inspiring in this. See, what we do, instead of a carb cleaning, unless you absolutely have to, I had asked on my Facebook page what you guys wanted me to ride. There were a list of bikes that needed this service, if you will, done. There was a Ninja 500, a Ninja 250, a Honda XR 650, Suzuki DR 650. I think those are the 4 I listed. Well, this one wasn't even on the list. I didn't even know about this one because it wasn't even out on the floor. It was like in the back. And they're like, hey, take this one. And I was like, oh, okay. So, I'm on a Vulcan 800 for the weekend. Woohoo! And I get to ride a fun bike for you guys, something different. You know, I could tell you all about what I think about the Vulcan 800, and I suppose I could do a review of that. We'll do that review right now. This is my review of the Vulcan 800. Having ridden it now for a couple days, and taken it out on the highway and whatnot, I'd say it's a very comfortable bike. It's not crazy super powerful. It's a little less powerful than my 650, even though it's an 800. It's CCs isn't everything. It's carbureted and it's just a very different cruiser. It's geared differently. I believe it's belt driven, although I have not looked. But most of the Vulcans, the old ones, used to be belt driven. And it's comfortable, very comfortable. I don't like cruisers because I normally hurt my legs, because my hip flexors have issues, and so leaving my legs up in front of me and having to hold them up on the pegs is most uncomfortable. I'm distracted by the fact that we're stuck behind this very slow person. They're getting better now, slowly, no pun intended. But they can't manage to stay on their side of the road when they're not even going the speed limit. Anyway, it's a little squirrely on the highway. This one has an aftermarket windshield. It's a little big for it. It's too big for me. A couple inches too big. And it grabs it and makes the handlebars shake around on the highway. So that's a little unsettling. But the rest of the bike itself just feels very planted and comfortable. Corners very nicely otherwise, except at speed, because if you hit any bumps, the front windshield will make the whole handlebars wander. But to be fair, I've been trying to ride it much more aggressively than a cruiser is designed to be ridden. If you wanted to just cruise around town, this bike would be great. Hello, big truck. This thing gets terrible wind buffer. The whole bike is doing front shaking around like crazy. That wanders terribly. When I was hitting bumps, cornering, the whole bike was wobbly. This bike is incredibly unstable at speeds, and I'm sure it's because of that windshield. Then again, I suppose cruisers aren't designed for 85 miles an hour. Cruising in style. I think part of the reason I find cruisers not comfortable is I try to ride them in a sport position. If you chillax back here like this and be like, whatever, man, nothing matters, peace, hippies and all that, then, you know, they're really comfortable. You're just chilling like a villain. How it'll do on the highway, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm taking the Ninja 300. Oh, I'm in 6th gear. Oh, that's not good.